Welcome to Alula. Before I explain a little bit about our destination, I would like to show you what I'm talking about. So Alula, or like we used to call it, the world's largest outdoor museum, is the first UNESCO heritage site in Saudi Arabia. Hegra is a part of Alula and was the first heritage site, and it was also the first destination to be developed. Still, there's so much going on. Alula's history goes back 200,000 years, and we can find traces of different cultures. Why? Alula was an oasis, or is an oasis, and it was throughout the times an important stop at different trading routes. And as you all know, water is life. We can find traces of different cultures in Alula, and we love to call Alula a living museum full of tombs, monuments, surrounded by 2.3 million date trees and 200,000 citrus trees. We count 7,000 years of human civilization in Alula, and at the moment we have 4 heritage sites. We have Hegra, which was a very important city in the culture of the Dadan, of the Nabatean, sorry. We have Dadan with the kingdoms of Dadan and Lihan. It was the capital city of those 2 kingdoms. We have Ikma, which is an area full of inscriptions in different languages. And last but not least, we have our baby, Alula Old Town. It's only 800 years young compared to the other ones. It's quite young. And now it's a place which is really vibrant. We have restaurants there, we are opening a hotel there, and also we have a lot of beautiful shops with different things. We also started to establish an arts and active hub. So for example, we have our glass mirror building, Maraya, where you can find concerts. We have the art exhibition Desert X. We also established an event series called Alula Moments, and we just opened a cycling hub, so there's really a lot going on. Speaking of numbers, we can see since our opening a constant development and growth, of course in visitors, in products, also in flights, and what's really important to us, also in locals working in the tourism field or in areas related to our development. By now we have 580 room keys. By 2030 we would like to have 5,000. Our latest hotel openings are Banyan Tree and Cloud 7, and in 2022 we welcomed 183,000 visitors, which is an increase by 23%. People stay on an average between 3 and 4 nights, which is really beautiful because there's so much to do in Alula and so much to see. As already mentioned, we have established signature events with Alula Moments. It's a whole year event series with a lot of beautiful events. And we also just recently opened 2 new areas, Keba and Tema. Keba is an oasis in the middle of a lava field, and Tema is another very important historical place. Amongst others, it was the seat of the last Babylonian king. In the future, we plan to open Wadi Al-Fan, the Valley of Arts, which will be a whole valley dedicated to modern art. And of course, we also plan new hotels, new products, so there's a lot going on. What's really important to us is Alula is more than a touristic destination. We want to create a unique experience, and we want to create a welcoming place for both for the guests but also for the locals. We develop with the natural conditions, we develop together with the locals as well. So for example, we have our Sharan Nature Reserve, which is a beautiful preserved area, and we started a program to bring back animals to this area, amongst others the Arabian leopard. We also reopened a school called Madrasa Diriyah, where locals learn different handicrafts, different arts, and they also learn how to run a business, because the overall goal is that they become part of the whole process and can start their own businesses. But not only this, Alula is also a very important science hub. At the moment we have 130 archaeologists digging in 13 different sites, which makes it the biggest archaeological area in the world at the moment. And we also plan to open the Kingdoms Institute, which should really become also a science hub. So yeah, that's a very short overview over Alula. As you can see, we really try to establish a place which is beautiful for many different people, for the locals, for visitors, for guests, for scientists, and there's a lot going on, and yeah, so it's a very big outdoor museum and more to come. So I would like to hand over to Abdullah from Red Sea Global.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think the best way to close the chapter of STA presentation today is just to share with you the sun, the sand, and the sea while it's freezing outside. So let's just go to Red Sea. So we are developing the future of tourism, and when I say we, I mean we collectively as Saudi Arabia. The whole country is taking in considerations how can we build the future of tourism, and how can we give an examples how other countries can build the tourism destinations in the future. Red Sea Global is the master developer and the company that behind developing the entire Red Sea coastline and bring it to be on the global tourism map in the near future. Red Sea Global is now developing two main destinations, which are Red Sea destination and Amara destination. Both destinations are different in terms of the target audience, are different in terms of the offerings that we are going to offer in the near future. I'm going to now take you through the Red Sea destination and then the Amara ones. One of our mandates at Red Sea Global is not only to develop our destinations, but to develop the entire industry when it comes to the tourism by creating more subsidiaries. And these subsidiaries are going to enrich the experience above the water and below the water. And also to take care of our visitors while they are coming to the destinations, by creating also airlines that are going to bring the tourists from different nearby airports to visit our destinations. We are setting new standards when it comes to the development, because we are building with nature, not building against the nature, because whatever we are going to build in the destination has to be in a perfect harmony with the nature, and has to give back to the areas that we inherited from the local communities. By end of quarter 1, we are going to start opening doors for guests to come and experience Red Sea destination. Through April 2023, we are going to open 3 resorts out of 16 resorts. These resorts in Red Sea destination, starting from 6 census this quarter, and then the following will be St. Regis and Ritz-Carlton Reserve. By end of 2024, we will open 16 resorts in partnership with the most luxurious brands in the hospitality sector in the world. And we are going to offer almost 3,000 rooms. These rooms are going to be serviced with the food and beverages and other activities, whether these activities as we just presented above the water or under the water, to complement the stay in the Red Sea destination. Some of the brands that we are going to open will be definitely supported with the airport, and this airport will be dedicated for this destination, which gonna give another edge for the experience in the destination, because this airport, as dedicated airport, will give different experience when you come and visit a destination and go through a dedicated airport. Amala is another destination. Amala will be pretty much focused on the wellness and well-being. Amala will open door by end of 2024. We are going to have almost 3,000 rooms by end of 2025 in Amala, targeting to bring people or giving an offer for those people who are seeking a wellness experience or a wellness vacations. Another international brand that we are working on to give this edge to Amala and make Amala the global hub for wellness and well-being. Red Sea Global is a company, as I mentioned before, developing for people and planet, developing sustainable destinations and bringing an experience to the entire Red Sea coastline. And thank you so much.